So we've come to the end of 2024 and I have finished my first year of posting YouTube videos like this. I guess I'm happy that here I am in, December. Today is what, December 17th. First of all, I think I'm a lot better at this, and I don't think I'm necessarily better at this in the sense of like talking on camera, but I think I'm a lot better or more comfortable talking off the cusp and just like being able to continue. Before I would film like 5-10 seconds, I'd stutter and I'd go back and I'd do that, and I'd do that for like 20 minutes, and I would just try to get through like 10 seconds. One thing that I feel a lot more comfortable with is like actually speaking to a camera. I like am looking at the camera for like a second and then I look away, and I think it's just because it's such a foreign, weird thing to me. I think I need to get to a point where I'm actually like who I am in reality. I don't think I'm actually as bland and boring as I come across on a camera. Like, I think my face has more muscles than it appears. But I think the biggest takeaway from this is that I improved to some degree. I wasn't really looking at metrics this year. Like, I wasn't looking for a certain amount of views or a milestone or a number of subscribers this year. I wasn't really like considering what are videos that are hot keywords or that are searchable, that is going to be really good evergreen content. And I've thought that way a lot before because I've been in content creation for other businesses or companies or brands. But this year I didn't really think about that, and I didn't focus my energy into that. But what I really was hoping for this year was to be consistent and to improve. And though I don't think I was consistent, I think I improved a lot. The biggest hurdle with this was just like the idea of setting everything up, sitting down, and getting through a video, because it took so much mental energy from me. I would sit here forever. I would just go over the same lines over and over again. I'd get through like 10 seconds, I'd stumble and I'd start over again, and I feel like I just couldn't continue. I'm a person that I really love perfection. Like, I want things to be perfect and I want it to be as good as possible. And that has hindered me so much. When I think about the business that I've started, I think I could have probably gotten to this like 6 months faster if I wasn't so worried about perfection and worried about every little detail. It's like, just get the thing out there and worry about like finessing it as you go. There's so much more I would do, but then I just wouldn't ever do it. Step one for me has been to realize I need to do it, and it's okay if it's not perfect. That's what I'm most proud of from this past year when it came to making content or making videos, but also like the fact that I feel more comfortable talking in front of a camera, I think is going to correlate to me being more comfortable talking in front of a person, talking in front of people that I want to reach, that I would be intimidated by, and allows me to have more of an authority in what I'm doing. I think there's so much more that I want to add into 2025. I think that consistency and the improvement one. And then the next one is to actually start to maybe think about finding an audience. Because like this last year, I wasn't really concerned about like thumbnail and title. I wasn't really concerned about this video is going to be interesting to people. This one's going to get views. This one's not. So I do want to think about that going into next year is, what are videos that would actually be interesting to people? I mean, 2024 was a really stressful year. It was hard, but it was such a good year. And I look back, I'm like, why was I so stressed about everything? Like, I made it. Like, I got here. It's not like those stresses are gone now. I mean, I'm still stressed every day, or I still have things that I'm worried about. But, I really just don't want to stress as much. I just want to kind of live more in the moment and just pursue things that interest me, that get me excited, and continue to build upon that. And I think if I have that mentality, 2025 is going to be great. If I can find more processes and find more routines that are going to work and fit for my personality, fit for my system, find a way that it's really going to serve me and my family situation, our whole dynamic that we have, then I think that's going to be setting me up for even more success. So as far as the goals, at the beginning of the year, my main word was health. How did I do about that? I wanted to be more healthy because I felt like that was going to affect every other aspect to me. I didn't like get more physically fit. I didn't do like more exercise than I normally do, but I was very conscious of my like internal health, I guess you could say. Like, I think I ate a lot better. I essentially cut out processed sugars from my diet. I ate a lot less carbs this year. I mean, I still eat carbs, but I ate a lot less. I overall feel a lot better. I go on a lot more walks. I go on a walk every single night to really kind of just take my mind off of things. And because I, slimmed down to just like having one keyword for this last year, I think it was good in that sense. So I'm going to keep with it, of course. I'm going to continue this next year by just choosing one goal. Like, what is that one goal going to be for this whole year? And everything else should sort of point back to that. And I think that that's a good way going forward. I still stand by, what I said earlier this year, and I think it does benefit you. 2024 has been a phenomenal year, but I just can't wait for 2025. A lot of big plans, of course, like everyone does, but it's all about follow through and consistency, like I said. So I look forward to being those two things in 2025 and posting more of these videos and continually being accountable to myself because of it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a like if you could, and I'll see you next year.